What's going on, guys? It's your boy beatsbyash, back at it again with another banger of a video. And today I want to showcase to you guys one of the craziest decks I have ever ended up with in any draft in my life. And I think this deck really paints a picture of how high the ceiling can be when you are brewing in the Jeskai room space for Duskmourn draft. So I hope you guys enjoy this one, and without further ado, let's get into the goo. Alright, welcome to another Duskmourn draft on the channel, and we're starting off with one of the worst rooms that you could open as a rare, Dazzling Theater Prompt Room. I see a lot of people put this in their deck. Please don't do that. Like, it's kind of cool if you're aggro going against another aggro person, but overall, you're just spending mana to actually do nothing, and that's not something I am about. But what I am about here is the Smoky Lounge Misty Salon. Overall, this is a very weak pack, and this card is not going to go in every deck. But if you're able to collect enough rooms, this card has a very, very high ceiling. And if you can successfully build around it, you're going to have something really, really cool. So let's start off with the Smoky Lounge Misty Salon, one of my favorite cards to play with. Okay, there is a Fear of Abduction. I know a lot of people are down on this card. I actually like it quite a bit. I think it's pretty good in a more controlling blue-white deck. And that's kind of what I'm looking to put the Misty Salon in. Because like I like to play these Jeskai room decks that aren't just blue-red, they're blue-white, splashing red to take advantage of some of the better rooms. It's that versus the Analyst, but I think with the Smoky Lounge, I'm looking more so to move into white. This is also the only white card in this pack, which is good for us that we're not going to be passing any white cards anytime soon. Although I do think Paranormal Analyst is like a little bit better card overall. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Who is letting us do this? A pick 3 dissection tools? This is probably the most versatile bomb in the entire format. It's insane in every deck. And outside of Valgos Onslaught, this is probably my #1 rare that I would like to open. It's sad there's multiple rooms in this pack though, like 3 of which I really would like to play, but this card's just too powerful. We can't pass up on it. Okay, so there's a Moldering Gym, but that's one of the lesser rooms, and I'm really trying to get into blue-white if I can, so I'm going to go with Unable to Scream here. Not a bad pick, but it would have been nice to get a room. Okay, there we go. There is a Meat Locker Drowned Diner. That is our first room for the Smoky Lounge, so you got to love to see it. And we're picking it up at the correct time, because there's almost nothing in that pack we want. Yeah, this is looking like a really cool deck so far. Yeah, like, when you get 2 Smoky Lounge Misty Salon, even 3... sometimes you don't even need like more than like 4 or 5 creatures. You just play a control game. And if you have ways to bounce it back to your hand, like let's say you get the Fear of Isolation, that 1 in a blue 2/3 flyer that as an additional cost you return something to your hand, you're going to be really well off. I will note we also have the opportunity here to potentially move into a Esper Reanimator shell, and that is very good too with the cards we have. Especially the Fear of Abduction, being able to bypass the additional cost of this card is great. So this pack has a Get Out and another Meat Locker Drowned Diner. That is a very difficult pick to say here. So this can return 2 rooms, which is very valuable to us. But this just is another room, right? We've seen a lot of these. It feels bad to pass these. But yeah, I think the Get Out is just too good with what we have thus far, in my humble opinion. Okay, we end up getting an Underwater Tunnel Slimy Aquarium. That is insane, getting that pick 7. It's sad that there's a blue-red land in this pack as well, because that would be right up our alley. But I just want to collect these rooms that we don't have yet to get multiple names. And there's also a Skull Crab. This is a deck where I think I would actually want a Skull Crab over something like a Twist Reality, because we're not trying to really do the Manifest Dread theme. And it's not like we're going to like fully mill someone out. But this card is just a great roadblock in a controlling deck where we just want to get to the late game as fast as possible. Okay, we get our second Meat Locker Drowned Diner, and we get it pick 9. Great. Absolutely amazing time to pick that up. And now we have 3 unique rooms and a real way to actually end the game. So that is awesome. Just going to take the Winner's Intervention here. Don't think we're going to be playing it, but this is a great start. I've kind of solidified myself around trying to do this thing, but it's a very good thing to be doing. Second Underwater Tunnel. If we get like another Smoky Lounge Misty Salon or an Eerie payoff, we'll definitely play 2 of this, but if not, I'm probably just going to play the 1. This one has a little bit less utility outside of a green deck, in my opinion. Sometimes you can play it in the black-blue deck if you have, like, the Fear of Infinities. I just don't think Fear of Infinities is as good as some people make it out to be. Like, in the right deck, it's cool, but it's not a reason to be doing that thing. I don't think there are genuinely many reasons outside of rare for you to be doing that at all. We get the white-black land, though, which is huge to potentially moving into Esper Reanimator. 2 lands thus far. Okay, cool. All right, pack number 1 treated as well. Can we see the same in pack number 2? Oh my gosh, this pack is literally insane. If I wanted to say I'm just going to hard commit to the Esper Reanimator thing, I take a pick 1 Shroud Stomper here. The rare is also a Head Shredder, one of my favorite cards to play with. There's a Bookworm in here, absolutely insane card. But there's a second Smoky Lounge Misty Salon, and at this point, we have a total of 3 unique rooms, 2 of which we have 2x, and this will just solidify us a real way to consistently win the game, so I don't think we can pass up on this. Yeah, these decks rarely come together, so if we are actually able to do this, it would be absolutely insane. Wow, a second Bookworm. You're telling me we could have gotten 2 back-to-back Bookworms? That is legitimately crazy. You would think that this card would be good in a deck like this, but let's be real, it's actually just not. Yeah, we have 1 instant, 1 sorcery. I think what I'm going to do here is I could either go for the Surveyor, you know, just take a good 3-drop that's good with our deck. I think I'm actually going to take this Glassworks and speculate that we'll be able to get some red fixing, because this is one of the lands I am willing to splash to get more interaction, and it just makes our Misty Salon so much better. Okay, well, there is a Grand Entryway Elegant Rotunda. This one isn't as good for what we're trying to do, but because it's just another name, it does have more value to us. It's that versus the Windbreaker, which I do find the Windbreaker to be very valuable in just about any deck, but in a deck where we already have a solidified win condition, and I don't care about Manifest Dread, I'm a lot less interested in it. So I'm going to take the Grand Entryway Elegant Rotunda, and since we have so many playables, I'm really just looking to get some red mana fixing. Okay, that's a red mana fixer, but it's for green, and that's not what we are trying to do here. Very underwhelming pack. I think I'll take the Conductor Machete. Decent card, but not exactly what we are looking to do here. Conductor Machete and Glimmerlight are both just fine cards to play in really any deck. Same thing with the Dissection Tools, although it's not the greatest in our deck. It's just a good card overall and just good value. Wow, maybe there was room for us to go into the Esper space. Would have gotten a Ride of the Moth after a Shroud Stomper, and that would have been really cool. But I think we're good doing what we've been doing. I guess I could take this Piranha Fly. It's that versus a Jump Scare, but our deck isn't that creature focused. I'd rather just have a 2-drop. On the play, this is okay. Another Vile Mutilator. That is insane to see. Wow, okay. Man, I'm really missing that Esper wave here. Could take this just to get a creature. I think I'll take the Red Land Cycler. There's a chance we play it just to fix mana. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? A 3rd Misty Salon Smoky Lounge pick 7? That is absolutely ridiculous. Wow. Our deck is literally just play as many rooms as possible and hope they don't kill us, and we're sure to win the game off that. That is crazy. You know, we only have 2 white cards. I could actually just be blue-red splash white. We'll see what kind of fixing we get. A Terramorphic would go so hard in this deck, man. Okay, wow. That is a red-white land, and there's also a Stalked Researcher. That's so tough. We need the 2-drops to stop our opponent from killing us, but I think this land is just too high priority. I can't pass up on it. Cannot pass up on that anytime soon. The Shroud Stomper, tables, that's crazy. I'm just going to take that for fun. Okay, and there's a Ride of the Moth. Maybe we're just smoke screening into black, white, blue here. Okay. Another Grand Entryway Elegant Rotunda. Not an ideal 2-drop, but it is a 2-drop. And now we have 2x of 4 different rooms. This deck has 10 rooms. Dude, that's ridiculous. We just need lands and more removal rooms, and we're set. I've never actually played the Enter the Enigma. I don't really know where that's actually good in. Like, you could say blue-white, where you're being aggro, but I just don't know about that. Our deck has 4 creatures. That's so funny. And we get a Vile Mutilator too? Wait, maybe I'm actually just supposed to be Reanimator. I don't know. This is just crazy. Blue, black land, but there's also a Trapped in the Screen. I have to go Trapped in the Screen here. Okay, how many white cards? Okay, how many red cards do I have? 1, 2. I could actually just be black, white, blue Reanimator. Like, we've just got all these free Reanimator cards for no reason. But I gotta go Trapped in the Screen here. Regardless, we're always gonna play this card. Card is just too good. I could go Betrayer's Bargain, which would be fine. But I think I'm more interested in being white-based than red-based, to be honest with you. Ooh, there is an Optimistic Scavenger. There's also a Terramorphic. Wow, that is tough. I think the Optimistic Scavenger is literally broken in our deck. So I probably just have to take it, and I need an early drop. But the Terramorphic just guarantees we're going to be able to consistently have that Smoky Lounge online. That feels really bad. Oh my gosh, we're getting an Overlord of the Flood Pits. Are you kidding me?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
This deck just became insane. It's right next to a split skin Dalvo too. Man, like, our curve might not be the greatest, but this deck is looking amazing. Okay, we get a red-blue land. That's huge. Now we have 2 duels. Is there anything here we can use? Okay, I guess we'll take another 2-drop. That's fine, I guess. 2-drop is a 2-drop. Oh my gosh, we could get a 4th Misty Salon Smoky Lounge. Dude, you're kidding me. This is like a 1 in a million deck. This is crazy. Wow. Deck is currently at 15 enchantments out of 23 cards. How? Okay, there is a Friendly Ghost, Unsettling Twins, Don't Make a Sound. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I actually want to play a Don't Make a Sound. I think I actually do. Like, this is just a 2-cost card, and we just need more of those. There's another 2-drop. Okay, so all of our 2-drops are just Piranha Flies. That's not great. Wow, this deck is insane. It feels insane, but I could easily see us getting curb stomped because our curve is terrible. Okay, there's a Glimmer Burst. That's good. Do we get anything else? Okay, there's a Friendly Teddy. I legitimately think we might play this. It's not a good card, but it's just a guy that can, like, chump. Wow, this is one of the coolest decks I've ever seen. If we got one more land, I would be so hype. I honestly wonder if it was better to have not taken that Scavenger, and instead, if we would have just taken the Terramorphic over it, because the land would just go so hard. It doesn't look like we're going to get a land. I don't think I'm going to play a land cycler. I don't think I'm playing that. But it is what it is. If we had like another land cycler or another piece of fixing, that would be hella hype. But that's going to be the draft. Wow. All right. Well, we ended up with one of the most interesting decks I have ever had the privilege to draft today. And we're just going to call this one Smoky Lounge Misty Salon Turbo, because we ended up with 4 copies of this card, and we have a total of 5 unique rooms with a grand total of 11 rooms altogether and 15 enchantments. Man, that is insane. Overall, this deck looks exceptional with a Dissection Tools as well as a Overlord of the Flood Pits. The only thing that I'm scared of here is our very, very bad curve. I honestly don't know if we're going to be able to survive to those pesky aggro players, but if we can dodge them and go against some green Timmies, I think we're going to be able to get a lot of work in with this deck. And regardless, this is pure content. So sit back, grab some popcorn, and smash the like button, because this one is sure to be a banger. All right, it's time for game number 1 with Misty Salon Turbo. May the Salon be with us, brother. Starting off on the draw, which seems really bad, but we randomly just drew our 3rd color of mana, so I just have Natural Tron because I'm that guy. Okay, let's turn on our turn 1 room. This is incredibly beastly. We're beasting and feasting. I don't think we're ever actually going to have time to play either of these cards, unfortunate as it sounds. The Scrabbling Skullcrab is an FTK with how many enchantments we have. But I think next turn we're going Piranha Fly, and then turn 3 we're going Smoky Lounge, so. I think we just want to find more rooms. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, that's really bad for us. At least my Piranha Fly is going to be able to contest on the following turn. Is she going to pass? Awesome. Okay, we just have a 3rd Smoky Lounge Misty Salon. Well, that's hilarious. Okay. Let the onslaught begin, brother. All right, chat. We got to make a wager. How many Misty Salons do you think it'll take for our opponent to quit out? How many Misty Salons do you guys think? Okay, so we get our 2 free mana. I don't have double blue for this, but I have 6 total. What if I just do something a little bit crazy here and just go, like, double this? You know what? I'm going to be conservative here. I'm going to be very conservative here, guys. I'm going to go 1 Misty Salon, 1 Trapped in the Screen. I'm being fair. JK, nothing about this is fair. It's very fun, though, for us. This guy's like, holy shit, what is happening? I'm like, I don't know, brother. I'm just that guy. Was that not just the perfect draw or what? All right, don't mind me, guys. We are just floating 4 red mana. That is crazy. Well, I think we're just going to do this. Lock down his guy. Increase our room. This is fair and balanced magic at its finest. I agree, brother. I agree. This is fair and balanced magic as Richard Garfield intended. So now we have 6 available. So what if I was to say, I don't know, Smoky Lounge. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. I was actually trying to activate the other side, but we're doing that, I guess. I didn't actually mean to do that, but whatever. Slavering Branch Snapper. Oh, I'm going to have to make, like, a big ordeal here. Yeah, I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm going to have to actually make, like, a big-ass token. Let's do this to get, like, a creature that can block. That's fun and fair. And then we can just unlock this. Alright, now I have a 7/7 token. Oh, I could have flipped this. I'm stupid. I didn't know I had mana to do that. Wow. I did not know that. Well, I think we can afford to take some damage here. I think this is fine. Like, we can afford to take some damage. You know what? We deserve to take some damage because we're being a scumbag. We actually deserve to take damage here. Like, we're being a scumbag. Okay. I think this might just be GG. Right? Because I flipped this. We get to dissection tools. I guess I just play both sides of this. It's just good. It is what it is. Wow, that was really fun and enjoyable. I will say this. It helps when you actually draw all of your correct sources. So I don't have my other sources, but I have a Surveil into a counter. On the draw, I think that's fair. It might actually be more valuable for us to, like, draw red mana than white mana. Do we just want, like, a 3rd blue mana to just, like, stun lock? I mean, a land is a land. Okay, he's just gonna pass? That's huge. Yeah, we just pass, and then we can get out. Oh, okay, he's just passing? Cool. And then we get a white? That was huge. Wow. Actually huge. What is this guy's hand? Yeah, let's negate that. We get another land. I'll go ahead and unlock this. And we get a flyer. Okay, that's pretty good. That's one thing about this card is it's good to flip into because flying is pretty high value in this format. We still don't have a red mana, but that's okay. We're going to be able to tap down his beastie. We now have 3 rooms in play. We're going to go up to 4 rooms. Wait, should we just call this storm? Should we just call this room storm? Like, instead of storm count, we have a room count, and we just, like, room off. That's kind of what we're doing, right? I have a feeling we're going to get so many rooms on the board at one point that it's going to, like, cause us to do that thing where you have to click to the right to see all the objects on your board. I've only done that one time. Okay. He stole our flyer. Oh, no. And he has a baseball bat. Okay, that's pretty good. Considering he's still stunned, I think we might actually just want to use this. I think we actually want to do this. Like, there's going to be no better time to do this. That was pretty huge. And we have 5 total rooms right now. So this is a 6/6 token. That's kind of big. I feel like it's better just to do this right now. Like, this is just good. This is good, clean magic. What is he going to do? Hit me with his baseball bat? He's just passing? Okay, awesome. I appreciate that. You are a kind and generous man, sir. I have a feeling he has that one thing that kills a tapped creature, so let's test for it. Okay, he doesn't. Well, this is a 6-6, so I think it's just worth it to do this. I could have played this and got a token, but why not just play the Piranha Fly? Let's just play all the flyers and just put them all on the field. Alright, now we're going to give him one of these. Rats. Rats from the bay. Rats from the bay, baby. Believe in the rats. Okay, this is just a broken deck. It is what it is. I decided to break Duskmourn draft. So you guys don't have to. Cool. Alright, match number 2. Can we do it to him again? Well, this hand is a little bit more suspect. But I do, like, it's just, this deck demands so much mana that I'm almost willing to keep this. Is that greedy for me to keep this, chat? The deck just demands so much mana. And we have 17 blue cards in our deck. I think we can legitimately stall out here. I'm risking it. Because, like, it can turn out so bad for us where we open all blue cards and we have red and white. Insidious Fungus. Okay, that's insane versus us. Actually, what the fuck? Innocuous Rat, okay. Well, that solves that issue. Okay, you got it. Wow, I'm just only allowed to draw blue, okay. He's locked at 2 mana, and I'm only allowed to draw blue. That's funny. Dude, no way, he has rat control. This isn't fair. Oh my gosh, wow. That's hilarious. I wanted dissection tools, but I think we genuinely have to do this. Because, like, I don't think we're going to get another opportunity to do this. Nah, I need to affect the board. I may rip a white land, but worst case scenario here, like, I'm going to have a guy. Oh, that feels bad. Okay, well, at least we have a guy we can flip into, and that guy is going to get in for lifelink. So that's pretty huge. And I also just disabled his fungus, so he can't kill our dissection tools. That's pretty crazy. Thresher, okay. Well, it'd be nice to draw a different source here. I feel like I need to do this. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? How? This guy probably thinks we're playing mono blue. Like, wait, what? Is our deck just like all white and red lands now? I think I'm supposed to draw this. It doesn't really help us advance our game state, but... So if I don't attack with this, and he has an answer for it, I'm actually just like, the damage is so much more impactful here. I think I need to get in with this. Yeah, no, how is that possible? Like, actually. I think I need to confirm the lifelink, because if he has a removal here... Oh, he's blocking with that? That's insane. Why would he not go with the Innocuous Rat so that he could get, like, Delirium to turn on his Thresher? That just seems, like, strictly bad. I would block with the Rat every time. I would double block with the Rats, because that gives him a high chance to just hit the Thresher and then start getting cards. Yeah, that sounded bad. Like, I'm not going to pressure to kill him. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I knew that we had to attack with the dissection tools. Had I not attacked there, this damage would just hurt so bad. We would be at 11 instead of 15. That is such a huge difference. So I'm going to use 6, 7. Okay, so I do this. Oh, no, that costs my 1. Yeah, no, so I use this for my 1 white. And now I have 2 creatures that can jump. Okay, he's gonna kill that? Sure. Go for it, by all means. You have Delirium online. You caught me. Okay, well, I don't want to show him this one, so we're gonna get this one. No, but really, like, how is that possible? I don't know. I guess if for some reason he doesn't do anything impactful, we could bounce back to hand our Drowned Diner, which is like a real thing, and bounce this. Do I ever just bounce this? It's giving us a 5/5 flyer. I could block and bounce. Nah, I think the counter is too impactful. Because I can make a token, sack, put the tools on it. I think I needed to do that. That seems pretty good. Okay, we're back to 15. We can grind it out. When in doubt, grind it out. Like I always say, when in doubt, grind it out, baby. Okay, if we draw our Steamy Sauna here, it'd just be insane. We draw a Skull Crab. Okay. There's something to be said about that. I don't think we really care about milling. Okay. Well, that's pretty nice. Once again, if he has an answer to this, I don't get the lifelink. I'm just going to take the lifelink here. Oh, he's actually going to do it? Wow. I mean, that was super advantageous to us. Okay. I don't know why he did that. That was disgusting. Maybe I'm just supposed to sack to get the lifelink. Or maybe I have to out that. Well, he has a Marvin in his deck? Why? Why is that in your deck? Okay. It's fine. We're gooch. We're so gooch. We're so back, baby. We're so back. Do not have an interaction. Do not have an interaction. I milled all your good interaction. Comeback season, I believe. I don't think he has an answer if he's sitting here. Okay. Oh, that's gross. Oh, I think that's game. Yeah, because I don't have enough mana to give it lifelink. You can just attack. Wow. Okay, to be fair, that game, I actually just got screwed on lands. We saw 6 blue in a row with a 9 blue deck before seeing another source. That is ridiculous. Okay, another 3 blue hand, but we have Overlord on 3. Overlord on me, Overlord on 3, baby. Okay, that is nice. You can't even tell me that's not nice. That's just nice. And he's passing. What more could I ask for? Impending. It's fine, sir. You don't have any interaction. Ooh, that's tough. Do I just get rid of this? I think I just get rid of this. I mean, it's not guaranteed to be played. Oh, buddy, you don't want to be playing a slow game versus me. I don't think you want to be playing a slow game versus me, sir. I don't think you want to do that. I probably just want this white for future top decks. I'm going to want a white eventually. He's just flipping that? Oh my gosh, wow. Well, 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 okay. It was actually extremely relevant what we select there, because Get Out can return back this card to our hand. So that was actually extremely relevant. Yeah. I think I keep this. My deck needs lands, and I'm starting with all sources. I play the Scavenger here because there's a chance we top deck Grand Entry, Elegant Rotunda. And if we can do that on turn 2, I might have to wait on this. Please let me draw a real card. I'm going to lose to a person with Marvin. Dude, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? I'm losing to a guy who has a Marvin the Murderous Mimic. Someone call the police. Literally anyone call the police. This is actually just so... Why did this happen last night and it happens again?
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
That was really fun. You know, I think that was a great showcase of what this deck is all about. I'm glad that everyone was here to see this. All right, final boss. Can we get it done and come back from stumbling? Well, this hand looks pretty decent. I mean, we don't have a red source, but I think that's fine. I have a turn 2 Piranha, and I think this deck's just a lot better on the play than it is on the draw. Just because it's so much more punishing not having, like, good 2-drops on the draw. But if I can start with blue-white, that's good. Like, I don't really need the red sources. I probably should go down to just 3 red sources, but I'm greedy, you know. Drop down the island. Next turn, we play the Piranha Fly. And our opponent does not have a play, so that is really good for us. Piranha Fly. Take the skies. Man, if we top deck a red here, this would be disgusting. And he has a Centipede. That'd be a great card in our deck. Fortunately, we don't have access to that. Do not get a red. We do get a playable card, though. We love playable cards on the channel. Make a 1-1 here. Get him for 2. Maybe he won't attack because we have a 1-1. So this is actually better than having a real creature because he doesn't want to waste removal on this, but he also probably doesn't want to trade with it. I'm almost willing to just get rid of this. Like, this is just kind of high costed, and I don't know if we're going to get there. Okay, we get another one of these. And another one. Glad I didn't get rid of my land, because we weren't going to be drawing one. I feel like I should just turn this on, so that way next turn we get a 3-3 in the air. And, you know what? Let's just go in with both. Cool. I'm still ahead in the race. He might feel compelled to use an interaction on that, which would be good. If we get any land here, it'd be insane, because then we'll just dissection tools, and then we can just play these until our opponent quits. Monstrous Emergence, sure. I don't know why he's revealing that. He could have just targeted his guy, because the guy has 2 HP, but sure. And he's playing Disturbing Mirth in his Jund deck. Interesting. Did not rip the red, but we do rip a land of some kind, and we get a dissection tool from the board, which is going to demand another immediate answer. Wow, that really hurts that we got rid of a red source. But this is going to buy us some time. We really just need to buy time until we can get the flyers, and maybe we can attach the Delio to the flyer here. Doesn't have enough mana to sack a land. Gonna go ahead and attack here, see if he wants to trade. Awesome, because that guy has reach, so I actually just want that guy to leave the battlefield. We're gonna go for 22. Play down the Misty Salon, get a 3-3. Next turn is gonna be a 4-4. And if we want to, we can sack one of the tokens just to get the tools online. Just gonna go for a ticket booth. That could be scary. Good thing we have the tools to get the lifelink, because he could just double strike and we might need to like block. And he has an Omnivore's Flytrap. No Delirium currently. That's great. And I think I'm just going to unable to scream that. Like, that is a problem waiting to happen. And then we'll just drop down another Misty Salon. Another one. Boom. Putting this guy on a 5-turn clock. Probably going to keep the creature for now. And then now we have this guy on a 2-turn clock. Let's go, baby. You already know what it is. Johnny the Misty Salon Jet gets it done in round 1. Okay, well, this is a really sus hand, but I have a Surveil, and that is something that makes me feel really ballsy, especially on the draw. On the play, this is just like, that's way too risky for me. But on the draw here, I'm confident we're going to get a dirty Surveil. No. Why does everyone we play against have this? No, why? I guess I should just do this. This way I can start milling him and just get up a shield. No, he has a turn 2 Brood Spinner. Oh my gosh, that's insane. All right, we need to find a white off the Surveil. We need a white. We get a red. That is something. That is acceptable. Okay, that's acceptable. I'm gonna go for this. Find a white. Papa needs a big white. Oh, that's so tough, dude. Nah, I just need the lands. I can't miss a land drop here. I just die. Because getting a white gives us a trap in the screen. And he has a Glassworks. Oh my gosh.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Okay, we get an unable to scream. He might just sack and kill this. Damn. I swear, I just be getting land screwed in these videos, man. It's always during the videos. When I'm playing casually, never. Bro. No, why am I always so land screwed, man? So it's either a 3-3 Manifest Dread or a 3-3 Flyer. And then I lock down that. I'm going to use this first because I feel like we're hitting a land soon. Okay, force him to use Insidious Fungus, then we'll get another 3-3. At least this way, he may feel compelled to kill our Slimy Aquarium versus the Misty Salon since I've already activated it. I do still have 2 copies of this and another Meat Locker, so it's not like a big waste. It just feels like kind of awkward because he just had such an insane curve. Wow, this guy's deck's more aggressive than I was thinking. He's just passing? Wow. Oh my gosh. I really needed to hit something there. Well, I think I just have to do this. This feels horrendous, but I have to remove his Brood Spinner. That card could just end the game on its own. And then during the end step, he can remove the Unable to Scream, I guess. He doesn't know that we have 4 Misty Salon. Draws into a land. And he top decked the removal.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't
I need a
right.
white source so bad. Oh my gosh, I'm that guy.
I fucking knew it. Oh!
Good thing we're getting this mana from that because it makes us feel not as behind. I probably should just go ahead and get this out. We are going to die to straight up Shattered Yard here. But if we get a dissection tools, we might be able to live through it. Yeah, dissection tools would be huge. I do have a trap in the screen though, so if he trades game piece for game piece, I could get rid of the Shattered Yard and just not die. That is like a consideration here. He's going to flip that, okay. Attack with both. I guess we're doing this. I wanted to keep the Scavenger, but it's too greedy. Because I don't have to do this next turn. I can still afford to just play something out. White off the top. It's a blue. That's not great. If we draw a Misty Salon here, it's huge. Now at least I have a token, so if he gets out a creature, I have a chump that I can still trap in the screen his after Shattered Yard. Gosh, that's gross. That's disgusting. Well, I think I have to do this. This feels terrible. Yeah, because I have no out to his Aftershocks. If he has a Fanatic of Harrowing, he forces to discard that, which I don't really want. But I'm going to risk it. I do a chump. This becomes 6-8. So basically, I need to draw... Okay, he just got it. Wow. GG's. We're going to game 3, boys. His deck is too aggressive. I have to put in Friendly Teddy. Game number 3. Can we get her done? Starting off on the play here. Oh, it's a 1-lander. Gosh. All right. My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Give us your strength. Okay, this is reasonable, I think. I don't have a double blue, so I just throw this back. Or do I throw one of these back? I feel like just having 2 of these is just so, like, dumb. It's, like, redundant. I don't think I need to do that. And this card is kind of good because he has a lot of cards I can't answer unless I counter. Gosh, we need to draw a land here. Please don't get us land screwed for the 4th game in this video, I believe. Okay. I actually have an opportunity to play the game. That is really, really cool. I have an opportunity to play the game, and I appreciate that. Do I just establish this? I'm losing the 1/1 from the scavenger, but just using all my mana is worth something. Because if we top deck any room, that just adds so much value. Okay. Ripping the blue off the top, I believe. Okay, that added a lot of value, actually. Now, even if he kills my scavenger, I'm going to have 2 bodies that can trade away. That was big. Missing the land, though, hurt so bad. Hopefully, he can't find a green source. Okay, he's going to Disturbing Mirth. That's scary. Wow, that's really scary. If we get another blue next turn, we're going to be in a really good position. He gets a black. He just drew 3 cards. That's ridiculous. And he's giving it to us. Oh my gosh. The Misty Salon Smoky Lounge gets its revenge. Let's go. The hype is real. The salon is open for business, baby. Let's go. All right. Well, we had a couple bumps in a row, but the theory was there. And I have to say, this might just be the most fun I have ever had in Duskmourn draft. So I really hope you guys felt the same. Let's do a quick little review of the deck before we end the video. So obviously, the focal point of this deck was the 4 Misty Salon, and this card overperformed. Honestly, it was a little bit greedy of me to only play 6 white, but in all fairness, we have 5 white cards in the deck, right? And one of them is double white, but we don't even need that until turn 6 at least. And we also just have a lot of card selection in the form of Underwater Tunnel 2x, Glimmer Burst, and Meat Locker 2x. But the times where we did have a red source by turn 3 really went above and beyond for us because it just set the pace of the game. And even in that last game, I don't think we could have won without having that starting red source because it set the spiral into motion for us to be able to use the Grand Entryway Elegant Rotunda, and things really get out of control quickly when you have the Smoky Lounge online and have multiple rooms in your hand. And I think this is probably the record for the most rooms I have ever drafted in a deck, let alone 4 copies of the best room in the all rooms deck alongside 2x of a bunch of the other supporting rooms. I think the only thing that could have made this better was us just having actual real 2-drop creatures, or maybe a Terramorphic Expanse, so we're more likely to get the 1/1 Grand Entryway token on turn 2. I could have taken the Terramorphic over the Scavenger, but I just think this card had too much synergy and can just steal games if you get it off. And Piranha Fly actually performed very, very well. I think this card is underrated because it's not unplayable. It's a filler card, but if you need to put it in, it does its job. Then also, I think our removal worked out just fine. The Fear of Abduction was a little bit sus because our deck doesn't generate that many creatures, but with the help of stuff like Slimy Aquarium to be able to get us Manifest Dread, it really went a long way. And I think this was a prime example of where Skullcrab can be good in decks that want a roadblock. Oh, and I forgot to shout out our 2 insane bombs. Overlord of the Flood Pits and Dissection Tools really saved our ass in the respective games we saw them. Especially Dissection Tools, we just drew it more, and the lifelink just allowed us to survive to be able to do the Smoky Lounge thing. But man, this one was probably a once in a format experience. and I'm super glad I got to showcase it for you guys today. But thank you so much for getting this far in the video, and if you guys want to see more awesome Duskmourn content like this, make sure to smash the like button, turn post notifications on, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another banger. And as always, if it's not the goo, it's got to go. Peace.
Ooh, is that indigo?